So in this tutorial we will cover linear pattern basics. So I've created a extrusion here from this rectangle, and I've also created a feature extrude cut from this hole on this extrusion here. I'm going to pattern this feature in this direction and in that direction. So I'm going to start off by going to linear pattern, which is located under features tab over here. So you click on linear pattern. Now, as this manager pops up, the first option is your direction 1. Usually direction 1 would be your X direction. So make sure you're clicked inside this window. Now I'm going to click on any direction that you want to use your X direction. In this case, I'm going to click on this line or edge. And you can see the arrow here, it's taking me in that direction. You can flip the direction by clicking on the reverse direction is the manager window here. So you click on that and you can see the arrow has changed direction, which means that your pattern duplicates are going to go into that direction. Now direction 2, which is the next tab below, click on the little window, is your direction Y. So I'm going to click on this edge. Now again, I can click on any edge that will go in that direction, the direction that I want it to go to, in this case down. So I'm going to click on this edge. As you can see, this arrow shows up here. I actually want it to go the other direction, so I'm going to click on reverse direction under direction 2. Now, in those in the direction 1 features, it gives you the distances between features and the quantity, the number of instances that you want to duplicate. So I'm good at 4, and let's keep this at 45 for now, and I have 2 here and 10 millimeters. So then the third window in features to pattern is what I'm going to pattern. In this case, the circle extrusion cut 1, right? So I'm in this window. Now I click on the extrusion. And as you can see, it gives you a preview of what it's going to be. Now, they're too close, so let's change this to 25. And I'm going to make these 3. I'm going to make these 20. So now I have 3 holes. I want this to be 6. I want this to be 20. So now I have 6 features in this direction, and I have 3 in that direction, and it also multiplies it down as well. Now, if you only want to multiply or linear pattern in 1 direction, in 2 directions without doing the rest, you click on this pattern seed only, and it will only duplicate the directions that you want for the original feature. I don't want that, so I want to duplicate a complete pattern. So I'm okay with that. I say okay. Now I've created a linear pattern of 1 feature. In addition, you can suppress some of these features that you have patterned here. So if you want to do that, let's go back and edit the linear pattern feature on the history tree. And if we go scroll down in the manager bar and we go to instances to skip, here you would select the instances that you want to avoid or skip. So in this case, you would click on one of these dots, and once you click on it, it'll remove it, but it'll add it in here so you can see which one's removed. So in this case, I want to remove this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, that one, and then these 2. Now I say OK, and you can see what the instance that we had skipped will leave us with this pattern that we created using the linear pattern. Now similarly, so I'm not going to use it, I'll roll this down. As you can see, I created this little tab here that has a little hole. So there's several features, in case I only have 2 features. It has become a body. So if you go into bodies, you'll see that you have the extrusion of the rectangle shape, and you also have the tab here. So now I'm going to create a pattern of this body here, this tab here. So I'm going to click on linear pattern. My direction 1 is always going to be X direction, and my direction 2 is going to be the Y direction, going down. Now I'm going to change the dimension to 45. I want 4. Dimension of this one was 25, and I want 2. Now instead of features to pattern, I'm going to features bodies to pattern instead. So I'm going to click on that window. And I could either click on the object here, as you can see it's highlighted, or you go into the history tree here and click on the body itself, under bodies. I'm going to click on that. You can see it's highlighted now. I'm okay with that, so I'll click OK. And as you can see, it's duplicated 4 in this direction and 2 in that direction. I want actually this to be further down, so I'm going to edit this. Right click on the feature, edit feature, and I want this to be 55. Say OK, and now I've created 8 tabs at equal distance. So you could duplicate features, you could duplicate bodies from a linear pattern, using a linear pattern. It's a really useful tool. In addition, the same way as before, if we want to skip some of these tabs, we could also go into the feature, the linear pattern feature, and edit that feature by scrolling down and instances to skip. Click on that, and I don't want the second, I don't want the third, I want to keep the rest. So I say OK, and there you go. Using linear pattern, I've created little tabs. That concludes this tutorial, and thank you very much.